So, Ben, your season starts with 2 cup games before the League One campaign gets underway. I just want to sort of get your views on that, really, to start with. How does this change your preparations from a normal season?
Not too much, really. I think, given the circumstances, it's completely understandable. And I think, as certainly us, and I imagine a lot of clubs, were just very keen to get back playing as soon as possible. So, to have the cup game and then the EFL Trophy game before the league game, from my point of view, just means 2 less fixtures within what is already a congested schedule. So, we knew what was coming. We prepared for it. We think we're in a good place. And we're looking forward to Saturday, Tuesday and beyond.
And how seriously are you taking these cups, or is September 12th more of your priority at the moment?
We want to do well in every competition that we're involved in. I think for every manager in every club, the league is the priority. But we want to do well in every competition, and we've tried to develop that mentality within the squad and have competition for places so that we can field strong teams in each competition. And we're obviously setting out to win every game that we're involved in. So, as I say, we're looking ahead to Ipswich now. We're looking forward to that. And then Walsall Tuesday night before we start in the league at Sunderland.
Post-lockdown in the Championship and certainly in the Premier League, we sort of saw more of a squad game, and obviously now League One and League Two take their chances as well playing games. Does this allow an opportunity for you to see this as a squad game and allow some of your younger players to stake a claim for a regular spot?
Yes, and that's been a focus throughout lockdown for us. We were, we've worked very hard on our recruitment. We've also worked very hard on trying to develop our own players internally. So it's an opportunity for all the squad over the next week to play, to get minutes, to showcase what they can do. I've already got tough decisions to make in terms of a starting 11 for tomorrow and also the bench. And then that rolls on into Tuesday and Saturday. So I think the credit to all the players for the condition they've come back in, for how strong they've been during pre-season, for the young players that have stepped into the squad. It gives me selection headaches. It gives me good competition. But if we're going to have a good season, that's what we need.
Moving on to off-field matters briefly. We haven't spoken to you since Johnson Clark-Harris left the club. How big a blow is that, losing him?
I think from his perspective, he done very well for this football club. But he was going into the last year of his contract, and once he made it clear that he wanted to leave, it was a case of getting the best deal we could, which I think we've done. Full credit to the owner and the chief executive for doing everything they could to keep him. But also now, once it was clear that he did want to go, that getting the best deal possible for us. So what we'd focused on is having a strong group in place and the team not being about any one individual. It's, for us, it's about the squad this season. It's about the team. And we're really happy with where we are. We'd like, obviously, 1 or 2 still to strengthen us further. But as a group, the collectiveness and the togetherness within the group is very, very good. I think we've got a team structure that works very well. I think we've got a work ethic throughout the group that is exceptionally high at the moment. So, as I say, I'm very happy with where the group is. Their application throughout pre-season, the performances within the majority of the friendlies have been very good. As I say, we're optimistic as to the shape that we're in, but we would still like to strengthen further if we can.
Was it frustrating losing him to a league rival in Peterborough, or was the offer just too good to turn down?
I think more the fact of his contract situation. I mean, the desire from Jono's side of the fence had always been to go and play in the Championship, and we understood that. So we didn't expect him to move to another League One club. But as I said, once he made it clear that he wanted to go, it was a case of getting the best deal possible and moving forward. So, like I said, he done a great job for this football club and was highly regarded by the supporters for what he did, and rightly so. But he's gone. We wish him the best of luck. And we focus now on moving on with the squad that we've got and the direction that we're moving as a football club.
And before we get on to any incomings, in terms of just finally on departures, can you clarify the situation with Abu Agogo and Kyle Bennett?
As I said previously, with those two, I spoke to them during lockdown, a long time ago now, and was just honest with them about where they stood from a football perspective. Both good pros, both good lads. I like both of them as people. It was just a football fit. So, I just had not always an easy conversation, but an honest one to let them know that I didn't see them part of our plans moving forwards. And we've, told both they were free to move on and find a new club, and we try and support them to do that. And as things stand, neither of them have managed to do so as yet. And that's an ongoing situation that, we will continue to look at up until the window closing.
Let's talk incoming signings now. Have we got any deals close for you? Is there a replacement lined up for Johnson Clark Harris?
We're looking to strengthen the squad still. I don't think necessarily a direct replacement in a like for like. The important thing for us is having the tools that we think we need. It needs to be a player that fits the mentality of this group, because the mentality is very, very good. The work ethic throughout the group is exceptional. I have to say it's a pleasure working with these players day in, day out at the moment. So anyone we do bring in has to be the right player. They also have to be the right profile and the right character for what we want. So we are ongoing with that. I'm hopeful we can get at least one, if not two, done quite quickly. But they're situations that are ongoing at the moment, and we'll see where they go. Moving on to a decision on a club captain now for the upcoming season. Do you have one? And will we see that player with the armband on tomorrow? Yes, you will. That's we discussed that this week as staff, as players. Everyone had an input into that. So as a staff, our opinions on what we've seen over pre-season and what we felt was right. And the players all had two votes and reasons why for who they felt should be captain and represent them. So that will actually be announced later today. We've got a captain and two vice captains. And we've also got a really strong leadership group within the playing squad as well. So I'm really happy with where we are on that front in terms of the squad, in terms of the characters and the personalities that we've got within that, and the leadership we've got within the squad. I think it's a really strong dressing room. Final question then, with pre-season coming to a close now, how do you rate your squad and how the summer's training has been? I think we've recruited very well. I think with the budget that we had from last season and what we've managed to get off the books and what we've managed to bring in, I'm very happy with. I think the way that they've mixed very quickly. We had a really strong focus on the importance of pre-season. We wanted to get back as quickly as we could. We've managed to get a lot of content into the players, and there's been some long days for them. They've worked ever so hard. I'm really, really pleased with how they've been. And not just the players, the staff as well. The staff have been excellent from day one, on and off the pitch. And even areas in other areas of the club, for example, the chef, the kit staff, the health and safety officers, everyone playing their part to be able to allow us to train and be able to do the quality of work that we've managed to do during pre-season. So, now we're down to the serious business, but from my perspective, and we discussed this in the week and reviewed it as a staff, pre-season couldn't have gone much better for us in terms of minimising injuries and getting the players fit and in a good place, as well as a lot of coaching content. So we're happy with pre-season. We feel we're in a good place, but now it's down to business and competitive fixtures.